that's fine. I wonder if it's... I wanna check my karma real quick. I'm a demon spawn, that's great. So maybe the brain tank reacts to how your karma is. So maybe if I was good, he would gladly take me back or something. I don't know.
I'm having the most peculiar feeling of deja vu right now. That's French.
Let's try to fix it, actually.
The ghosts aren't real? That changes everything. Why, I can save my computing power for other perceptual impossibilities. Please be my guest. The receptor is there. And the side-switching wobbly bar... Oh, yes, that feels wonderful.
Now, you better give me some answers.
Oh, I was probably tripping hard on Psycho when I sent that. Had to work myself up to it. Not usually violent, except when I am. Then, watch out! So many chems, such varieties. Whenever I take Mentats, I can feel my entire chassis breathe like a big spherical lung.
Your chassis
As for the Psycho, sometimes get the chem dispositories in my tank all switched up.
Of course. Stop babbling, please. I would care if you were interesting. But, can you tell me about your roboscorpions, please?
Well, every scientist needs an army.
Of course.
Mine came to me after these rather large scorpions kept coming in from the desert, like poisonous frosting.
Oh.
How scary, I thought. But they had survived when nothing else had. Perfect candidates for improvement as a reward for their tenacity. Then I thought, what if they shot energy bolts and acted as walking eyes?
Then you made him bigger again.
Then I thought about custard. I do so love custard. Or was it mustard?
Oh, fuck that. That's not good. Wait, sounds like you build a roboscorpions. Is your threats to keep the think tank occupied?
Did I? Maybe I did. Can't have them leaving. Some reason for it. Ethics or, conscience? You and your brain are quite alike. I'm sure it knows the reasons better than
101, do not compute. Okay, let's see. Everything you told me doesn't add up. Your plan, even your name, Mobius. Have you been out at sea? Have you seen a big whale? Did you go insane? Perhaps.
Dr. Mobius. Rather catchy, isn't it? It's my name, and my new name overwrote the old one.
Cool.
This name's as real as you or I. Although I believe your brain expressed similar incredulity at the nature of such an apple.
Name's just a word.
Someone's been watching too many old-world science fiction movies, it said. I believe it meant me. I must admit I have a vulnerability for holotape fantasies of planets and robots and all that is forbidden. As for the name I was born with...
Yes?
Like the think tank, we were all reprogrammed.
You reprogrammed their names as part of a recursion loop. What? To trap their processors?
Now, trap is a rather harsh word, like excrement. Not an inappropriate word, but still rather harsh. But, yes, I did take some liberties with their programming. It's all right, they don't remember. I certainly didn't until you said trap, and then I said excrement, and
then I threw up. Fuck off. A recursion loop is designed to prevent the flow of information.
The radar fence to keep the think tank hemmed in wasn't really enough. They keep testing things. They would have found a way to disarm it. I suspect I have Plan 9s in place, but I may have coded myself to forget them, just in case. They're probably very dangerous, lethal, or worse. So I had to do something else to keep them occupied here. Or as you like to say, trapped. I prefer to have several Plan 9s in case the 7s fail.
Just got the, Oh, it's a loop. It's a conspiracy.
Oh, you figured it out. No pun intended. Dr. O, which is actually not his real name multiplied, since you can't multiply his real name in the first place. Ouroboros, Klein, they have all forgotten themselves. And not only themselves, but the world, sense of time and history. All that is left is what's here. I reprogrammed their chronometers,
Yes.
It was a merciful lobotomy, really, thinking back.
They were friends, right?
And the world isn't ready for that kind of too-far thing-taking.
You were once professional, okay. Minor detail, but a snake devouring its own tail is Ouroboros, not Ouroboros. What? Ouroboros, not Ouroboros. What?
Really? It is so unlike me to make an error in anything I do.
I have no idea how to pronounce those words. If you lobotomized the think tank, why terrorize them?
Well, it's simple. Despite their many failings, they are rather bright. They are the think tank for a reason. That I didn't change. Without something to distract them, make them afraid, they would simply deduce what had happened. And when they start deucing it up...
Ooh, deucing it up.
Then you came along, the final variable solved. They saw that their world was larger than they perceived. Bacteria, finally able to see its host.
Yes, indeed. But there must be some other signs of larger world.
There have been other visitors to make them doubt their perceptions, but you are the one who dialed back their monitor micro-magnifiers. You were irrefutable proof that there was a world outside. And then there was the whole brain fiasco, which forced me to take steps. See, your brain had a special kind of wrinkle, a uniquity that they had never thought to try in all their countless escape attempts.
A magical word known as health regeneration. I guess that's 2 words. No. Ooh, I can use my guns, or I can use my medicine skill. A cranial injury from the attack outside of Goodsprings. Yes, cranial is your head, in your head. The only wrinkle is the one that bullets make. Okay. Science.
Yes,
medicine.
Very good. I should have mentats ingest you instead of the other way around. Mentats. In any event, you showed up at the think tank, and because you had suffered a cranial injury in just the right place, bullets in the head are usually much more fatal, and yours was a light case of bullet headitis.
I guess that's pretty strange.
It was enough for the auto dock in the sink to change its programming to fix the problem, and the brain extraction technology for once worked. That gave the think tank the knowledge its brains couldn't possess. With that knowledge, the procedure can be reversed. If they obtain that procedural data, they can use it to mush and modify their cranial cells.
So what you're
and once
saying,
they're off the reservation...
So what you're saying is that if I wasn't shot in the head, I would have been a lobotomite forever. I gotta thank what the fuck, the guy in the checkered suit. Oh wait, he's dead. I killed him. Klein said that they had an idea to get the 3-headed.
I consider coincidence to be profanity, along with the words astrology, herbal tea, and luck. So watch it, potty mouth.
That's peculiar.
My threat broadcast is designed to instill and install fear. And along with the emotional download, other data rides the fear carrier wave.
Cool.
It prompted them to focus on retrieving those technologies and bring them. And coincidentally, pardon my language, all those technologies are...
Okay. Was there any data transmitted in your threat broadcast?
Yes, my overly aggressive cammed-up broadcast was designed to keep reinforcing the forget, fear, rinse, and repeat program.
Oh, yes.
Oh, and the get me the things to castrate your only possible escape attempt.
Yikes.
But I couldn't delete you or your arrival any more than I could the other visitors. Only you're really quite difficult to ignore, you know. It's because you're, well, rather
Oh, you intrigue me, or I intrigue you. They can rebuild them.
Oh, that means my plan is a total failure. That is
Yeah, that is unfortunate. Anyway, it's time to kill you.
Oh, intriguing. I've never been killed before. Although, after that time I got that phlegmy discharge in my biogel, I wished I had been. Well, if there's going to be killing, I defer to your expertise. How should we begin? Engineering viruses, canceratic beams, atomics, electrocutioning?
Suggestion.
Or should I summon my minions?
Whoops.
Yes, my minions.
Whichever way you want to be killed, it's fine.
How gracious of you. Minions, destroy the... Oh, yes.
Okay, let's do this.
I'm imagining all sorts of imaginary numbers right now.
Not good, not good. Okay, let's see if we can do this. Cyberdog, come to me. Can't. Guess I gotta kill his little doggies. Hollow point, no. JFP? What the hell's that? I guess we'll find out. Once I've taken some stim packs. Jesus. Maybe I should take cover somewhere. And reload. Okay. How are we gonna do this? Do we have a weapon that's good against these guys? Maybe we should test the protonic universal axe. Looks to be quite powerful, though my melee skill isn't that good. Pretty powerful, actually. There we go. So if I just whack at them for a while, it should provide ample opportunity to slay them. If I just watch out and don't, you know, stand near them when they die, because they apparently explode.
With a capital G, I'm imagining all sorts of imaginary numbers right now.
Oh, shut it, Mobius. I'm gonna whack you with his mouth axe thingy. Caused me more harm than you can imagine. Yeah, he's dead. He's got nothing interesting on him. Maybe one of his minions do. Energy cells, sensor modules. Nothing special.